Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye mapim. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Let's talk about Shatta Wale's GoG. I know it's been 3 years, 3 solid years when Shatta announced or the album be Ebre. The fans around the world, music lovers from around the world say, we and a Maya collection of a body of work, Monje Namon Fansa. For the past 3 years, Shatta gave us a date on 17th October 2022. Na sesia minoka say Shatta the album cover no ababontin. The cover is so clear, everything is out. We are still waiting for 17th October. Say, I am passing album ning the whole body of work ni beti me drop here now. But one thing he has been able to do, a year worth recommendation and worth recommending. Say, album no so they back for the past 3 years no. A basine we are still talking about it, but obian point minti enyum back also. And beautifully, and come album ni ho for the past 3 years a soon trada. Almost every day. Someone is talking about the album. How is he doing that? Is it one of the best practices? As a creative person, because what we know is that any artist because of the album, the next one will release the album cover where we are the titles about never them pine where we release then we are good. But for the past 3 years, Shatta has been able to contain this particular album in the space. Debia yedi hunkomo. Even on 17th October, and cry train. We still don't know how it looks like at the moment. We are still waiting for it. But I'm asking that, what has he been able to do right or wrong with this particular thing? In maintaining the conversation of the album for the past 3 years now. Papa. Let's go watch the announcement finally as he put out Nafe Embra Mechichin Komo. Maybe some pound for say they have also been following as entertainment people. Omo DH and GoG Bo watch na bo ne I cover at a bat na a cop na fufra bat na cot na finally we release it back on and tight. So there are some videos. Let's go check it out. When I come back, we are going to open the conversation. And I want you to be part of it. A WhatsApp number is on the screen. Drop your comments. And again, when you go onto Facebook, you can also share the link with your people and be part of the conversation. Watch this. I'll be back.
The most important thing is the story, not the script. And that is the gift of God. Great men never require experiences. A great man is hard on himself. A small man is hard on others. This is a story you need to know. A story that has never been told. A life of a man that is pure as gold. A man who fought for the masses. A man who sacrificed himself for the masses. A man who chose God's way over man's dictations. It is said in his kingdom, which is the Shatta movement empire, and I quote, "Rule number 1, Shatta Wale is always right. Rule number 2, if you don't understand, refer to rule number 1. He came, he saw, he conquered. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I introduce the Gift of God album.
All right, so that was the announcement for the Gift of God album. 3 years in the waiting, and finally, it looks like there is light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, bumper is 17th, and then credit here, and 10th, and 11th. So what it means that I got 6 days pay. And 17th also happens to be the birthday of Shatta Wale. I'm gathering information that he'll be doing some things in Nima. This week, Jata bet him the Shatta banner or bet church and 70 years, album no bows, and then I'll call you Nima, these and many more. And you better say bet him the home commander. But then, Kojo, 3 years, Shatta has kept us talking about an album, and nobody has done this before. But he has kept us talking. And finally, the date is getting closer. 6 days. How does it look like for you?
Finally, the wait is over, and I said here, it can never miss. We can never miss 17th, whether he like it or not. This 17th, the album is dropping. It's an order.
You are ordering Shatta Wale?
Yes.
You.
That the 17th, the album should drop. Of course.
How much do you have? How much do you have?
It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So 17th. He has no excuse than to drop the album. I think he has done something good because for 3 years and the release of the album is still relevant. And it's like he just started. Everybody is talking about it. It tells you Shatta has always been the newsman. He always knows how to create the conversations. Unless he decides not to let you talk about him. If you really want to get a conversation, you know how to go about it. And for 3 years, even this year, getting to the latter moment, you could see how he's doing it all the time, giving us different artworks and stuff.
Every day, Bibi for that
artwork we have banner, then he will come back, try to explain, and different one change it. So these are always a means to create conversation about the album. Because for the first time, I'm wondering if it were to be any other artist, if Ghanaians will have that patience to wait for such an album. And everybody is in high anticipation for the album. And that one also, I think there is a negative side to that.
Which is?
It has raised our expectations so high for the album because of the delay. Now people are like, what at all? And what do you do? And that can be also a problem because when people's expectation rise, it means whatever you give them, most of them will not be satisfied.
They'll not be satisfied, yeah.
So the way we have waited for this album is like, okay, some have been predicting, we are expecting certain collaborations with some world giants in there. So imagine the album list is dropped and people don't find some of these artists. Some even say Beyonce, Rihanna, Vibes Cartel, all of them. Jay-Z, you know, all of them. So when we release the artwork and the track list and we don't see them, it means automatically people are.
So now they be asking, what was the wait for?
What was the wait for? People are disappointed. So it has given us a lot of anticipation, and we are waiting. And in the last days, how he is communicating that this album is so special to him. It's a good feeling that he's having. He's going to make more money from this. Going to make more money from this. Yeah, it tells you he also knows what he's bringing to us.
Okay.
And recently that he posted that these days people are saying he cannot even produce his songs again, and they don't know that because of the COVID, things slow down a bit. But they should look out for the GoG album where he's going to produce the hit for Shatta Movement family. Yes, he has given us meanings even recently about the logo, the album cover. And recently he made us know that he is also into graphic designing. So I love the artwork that he just did.
Did he tell you he did the artwork?
Oh, I know he did it because...
No, what I mean is, did he tell you?
I know that he did it because now Shatta Wale is doing everything all by himself. He plays the beats, mixes and master, and artwork too. Look at the artwork, Charlie Shatta. Pam. Salute to you.
Okay.
Yes, and even he explained that the 7 stars in the album cover represent the 7 years of reign and before COVID. So that is from 2014 to 2021. Before COVID came in and it slowed down things. So that is the significance of the star. And we all know choosing the color gold and even the queen. It represents wealth, luxury, and we all know Shatta is the richest Ghanaian musician in Ghana. If you don't like it, refer to rule 1. Rule number 1. Yes, and also when it talks about luxury, it tells you he has mansions. He has that. And also gold, we all know, is priceless. Gold, it doesn't lose value. No matter how long gold remains.
It doesn't rust.
And it's also scarce as well. And it also has spiritual meanings and stuff. So everything is looking good now. We are still waiting. And now he's begging people to be patient. He posted and said, be patient. Be patient with me and follow what I'm doing. And we are all following with keen interest. But the expectation is so high. That is my fear for him. The expectations of Ghanaians and the world at large for the GoG album is so high that maybe he will give us good materials, but because of our expectation, we may not even
appreciate it.
Exactly. But I want to believe the wait will wait the album that we are waiting for.
Okay, thank you so much, Kojo King, for that one. What do you also think about the 3 years wait for Shatta Wale's GoG album, aka Gift of God, and the fact that he has been able to maintain the momentum? The industry is talking about it, social media is talking about it, and Sammy will hire account, pay, and it goes on like that. Yow, I know you are also a musician. How does it feel, say, musician back on a keeping for 3 years with a certain album? A besine still yenye by gusudi unkomo.
That's something I think like many and Kaya Bianye, this is the first person to actually do it in our industry. And I think this album, Sammy album beat say Paimuka. Reggie Rockstone Choboy album no. My comfort quite the first album. Sammy album way and Achiami. Semi albums way mo atunchaya. The first album way the most top album in our industry.
Okay.
The only thing left is the substance. Yeah, can was sustaining, talks about it more than any great album be I may meet me adrenaline.
Okay.
But I can see a bit
Dear woman,
we say it's worth waiting
The
to
waiting,
send
yeah.
a menu and a car. And even say a beba, na say a man for pay, there's a win already being say having people talk about this album this whole years, from Billboard, from changing of artworks, the controversial aspect of getting the media to talk about it, the positive aspect, him wanting to educate people about what he's trying to do and all that. And I think so maybe I will do see and it's easy for you to understand this is all he wanted to get people talking about the album, to get people being stuck on the album, making that name GoG actually sound relevant in the space of our industry and all that. I think he's been able to achieve it.
Okay.
Now he's about to serve the food. You understand? And Sanya Kojuka, now that side is also there because album be a drop it. Album be a drop it. Mimiti album no. Enye husa.
Yeah, Kasai. Album bang.
Album be a drop it where you speak.
No. You see, some of these things I don't take them because the platform you are sitting on is a serious platform. Look at album be a drop it. No, the platform is a serious platform. Look at album be no BT.
Artists needing the artist be.
Is it Black Sherif's album?
I'm not really. I don't know.
Thank you.
But all I'm saying is,
Yeah.
there's an album in the space.
Okay.
Huge noise about it, but the noise is actually huge than
Substance.
the substance. You understand? The same way, so now, maybe I win some drop it. This might also be okay. This is what everybody is looking at. And I say, send your kojoka, you know, that trying to wait, and a year baby tiana. Into sometimes to me, no, they didn't dear, obey your phone, but a betoja Ghanaian music listeners. Sometimes we artists we do some mistakes. I am attack and say we think Ghanaian listeners don't really know music, and what we push into their ears, they will take it.
Okay.
But I want me first say you lose God. Because in Sanya, na Ghanaian music listeners mu ho. Na omu tie enjum bia. Omu timi pointing you bia. Me bisa me who say, hey, so do we really know these people know these things?
Yeah.
And to us, we think say you near bia ma yenim too much. Ama near otie no onu onim near ye no.
Yeah.
But ye downfall. Say you underestimate
The music consumers.
We underestimate them. Because so show you youth ways to see and say homutie Jamaican artists we no more from word to word. But the artists be to kroma hanu munenyo mukra onim to onim. But boy akwala no kra to say word to word ni bi say won say ni school koye sen but oti kasana auto no oti asema omutimi kireme asema me feel say me ba mutimi say okay
sana
nya sana na ni panika say na ni panika. So with the artists sometimes we lose that by underestimating our consumers, thinking no we do one before so Charlie they go take them. And these same people will turn around and tell us, say, yo, we won't accept it. But me, I feel and I hope and I'm wishful, say, this album will get what it's due.
Okay.
Because it's a win for Ghana.
Okay.
When it's out there on the platforms.
Okay.
Being sold, just as Black Sherif's album is out there. Where is he coming from? He's coming from Ghana. It makes me look good as an artist.
Okay.
It makes me all look good.
What is your impression about Black Sherif's album?
I listened to the album and I think, to me, what I'm about to say is not what it is or what it should be. It's just a saying. Listening to the album, I think he could have waited and dropped something like next year because nobody had anything on him. He was good without an album like all this while.
So you think he rushed? You think he rushed
To
with
me,
it?
he rushed. Because I listened to the album and I'm like, I was coming with an Uber driver today. He was playing the song and I asked him,
He was playing one song on the album.
A song on the album. I can't really remember. And I asked him a question. If this was the first single Black Sherif ever dropped, would you see him the way you see him? He told me no. This is a music consumer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we, the artists, we know too much. The consumer knows anything.
They be more direct. They
underestimate.
They are more
but sometimes you confuse. See artists in being so serious artists. You have to try and do comedy or do this small. You might think, say, the crowd just wants that. Okay. But you go that way and the crowd won't take you and you won't understand because that's not how they see you. That's not how you've put yourself into the people's mind.
Okay.
Because I have certain stunts that I wanted to pull. Right? I have people I have to listen to. So I sat with one or two people that I say, yo, I want to do this and I want to do this. Say, yo, great. There's a make or break. The thing is, that is not how they see you. You don't look like it. I call Reggie. I ask Reggie, yo, Reggie, I want to do this, I want to do this. What do you think? They say, yeah, but that's not how they see you. So it will either make you or you mess up yourself. So it's up to you. You get where I'm coming from. So sometimes we think we know too much, actually messes what we give to the consumers out there, and the reflection that they reflect on us makes us feel like they don't appreciate us. But no, we put them in a certain corner that makes them actually don't really know what to say or what to hear again.
Well, thank you so much. You're great for that one. Nana, come through.
GoG album.
Yeah.
I think one thing personally, Shatta Wale, etimia I was here boy and some man. PR.
Okay.
I know Shatta Wale doesn't have any PR agency beyond memory.
Okay.
But on Noah as an individual artist, for the first time in our music industry, to make relevance of an album.
Okay.
Drop you. Album be drop it. Album announce say be drop it. It may keep in relevance for 3 good years.
It's not easy.
And joke like and comedy was say, oh cannot wait because for 1 month, Ubin to me did not Shatta in 3 years. For even your cast will be for even 3 months, cry.
A best struggle.
I bet me a struggle. But on one ways and means be to stay in the media space, always give people something to talk about the album, about Onoa as an individual. Onoa say koka bibi kra na ye ono ka na ye off the album kra echobons or the album no bibi as ababeshim, then generates another conversation. I mean, this is an attitude, and I say we are in Shatta ekosuan.
Yeah.
Amanfo Shatta kotuaska esua. So untuaska council unsuan as a music business now be ya. People pay agencies for them to do or work out some of these strategies for them to make sure say they are very relevant in the media space or the field where they find themselves. So I think it is very laudable, and we need to commend him for how he has been able to sustain that relevance, in the past 3 years.
Okay.
About this GoG album. And easy. At some point, Obeka Chen fans, Monster logo, Monko, Obiansi San the DP, Obianye say, and everybody. So day in, day out, there's something to talk about. Now, I want to know, say, did they work about the album? They all, they to album, saying, or updating, did they work in dropping of the album? I would say yes.
Okay.
And that is a plus, and that is one thing. Say OBTH no share. Oh yeah, artist, label, and I say Bibia. These are some of the
you can also steal some points
from him, and also build up on. You cannot do maybe the exact things that he is doing, but Ubetimia studying maybe and also I pick 1 or 2 from there, and then you also media managing. Ubetimi their ABB to stay relevant in the industry.
Okay.
So what I say, if it is working, it is okay now. Say you be who say the in or the timi abuana embuano me make say enter your boss na album and drop it. Album ne drop here, they are no as an artist or the album ne be the streams.
Okay.
The returns, the nyama de be brand achievements or the album ne be making ya the you know nyama de be bano and the betches oh Shatta to me yeah the we cry
say ni free
3 years no say if you mobile say see and you na ye ni bibia be say okay yeah we within the 3 years no we are film but we are now we film by into why are there and also on there. I think say a honeymoon comedy the union draw papa.
Okay.
And yes, we can still build up our expectations. If you want to reduce your expectations, that's for you. You can still do that. But expectations need disappointment. I mean, we shouldn't even run away from it, whether we like it or in fact whether Shatta Wale likes it or not, people will be disappointed.
You get someone or two.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. That one I can even bet my last point on it. Whether Shatta Wale likes it or not. Some Ghanaians will be disappointed. They will say, wait, in a chance high, wait. And you can't fault them.
Yeah. He should expect that.
He should expect it. In fact, Onuka or expecting too much praise for the album, he will be doing himself harm.
Okay.
He should expect to say, yes, we are going to get some people who will do that, who will be disappointed, and it is fine. We will also get some people who will also say, okay, the wait was worth it. Was worth it. It was good to see it. Me try no she be no the buy. Me, I'm on bad disappointment. You know, I know Ghanaians. Most of us, you know, yeah. Say you drop here and you the regular monster hits. Say the artist drop here and na hit na you jump it na. You feel say and you know for some time now Ghanaians don't know and nancy. And you go on my bed dropping and there. One share in your day. It will grow on you. It will grow on you after you have a pen your monam. Anyway, I said the Bible for another down feel best to see a dear. San and no do not and he say Shatta drop here number 17 now who could see me must go to tracks in another because into when I train, you na 3 years in a with this and back, you might also be doing a very big mistake. You can relax because you won't crop for artists our drop here and it took the song 2 years or more. Answer and you me about hits now be accept to say and you may read your hits and you may hear that. It's a very blessed chocho mucho. And then yeah no the other songs people can. The other day I was telling people say, me, I wasn't there in Amachi the days youthful days, but based on records, then maybe I have a back and kind maybe a D in I can tell you say, me generation we enjoyed Amachi the day than me Papa Mo generation.
Yeah.
We have enjoyed and consumed Amachi the day song than my father or grandfather's generation. Because
and they will see a quadra race when you are
to our affair, ube tears you jomo. Whether I who will need your tears you jim. And I can tell you,
I was secret.
At some point, your artist, Rebecca said, we are your A-list artist, not a match the day match when it comes to rates. The rates they charges for shows and other things like that. Banco obesity na tell because old artists are Bianca yent me crap home price also.
Okay.
And you know, people should be patient.
Okay.
Album they dropping the 17th. Don't rush to judge the lifespan and I say said the Rebecca say because Nina conclusion now will be done on 17th.
How do you think the industry judged Black Sherif's the Villain I Never Was album?
Me, I think those
with what you are saying in relation to Black Sherif, you know, saying our shine industry judging, you know.
I think for me, some were judging in the rush for me. Yeah, some were judging.
Album the bad that day now, must start it.
But I mean, Obi artists drop your album. Sometimes I look at some of the things, or not as an individual artist, or the album it be a toss because sometimes in your zone, your people might not really hold on to the album like that. But the moment you start touring, or the album will say, hey, now then
the love will start coming.
So me, I am looking at what Shatta and Sankasa will do with the GoG album after it has been released and crowdfunding streaming. Then or the be tour band or the beko or the cotton na then videos na me na to ni bi anko no. And or the me beko no. Metimi asend dia ba fia man crowdfunding ahwe. Then video what I say. Baby on share date no. Nenti dia eno na be man komodi na ba say okay so obi crapot Ghana na yet say oh album na you was producer was nye. Then we can be looking at certain factors album in certain areas to argue that no, what you are saying you are not right.
Yeah.
And that's what you are saying you are right because I had no money say echo hands I say.
Now we show more. Nyobek send your kind and Nyobek say any dem are right. You say dem because the na waso.
Obi understand now but at the end of the day no you be share ratings ebeye say what the album will be doing in Nigeria, UK, US, Ghana, Liberia. Then we will be looking at the numbers and certain factors.
I believe so.
Okay, if this is we have higher so until our higher number.
You bet me the 1 week and your numbers we are better because for consent.
And views
no consent you better TV.
Omo kwa kwetia ba beka.
GoG there. I will buy 4 billion views.
Waiting.
One number I remember say that is why the why in no because he has been able to create a very good awareness for the album already.
Demand.
Right. And you know, so or drop the album on the 17th, I already know there were a chunk of people who are going to listen just to confirm say Dana and a chunk of someone does
why did my album no cross in cathedral.
Nana wrap up.
I think say ni PR ni we need top notch. He has gotten that right and me I think say other artists should emulate. And then yen to your boss. Now you share the other activities or the album. We don't know our artists to be doing much when they drop albums.
Okay.
And you say this time around, Shatta the GoG album no. Then activities not the bay, no. Then not the bay achieve. Now you measure sa ne good or bad no with those things.
Thank you so much, Nana Regan, for that one.